What's up, guys? Buddy Banter back in the studio, episode 2. So, we fell a little short, first episode.
That's all right.
Critics.
Still learning.
Yeah,
It's okay.
still learning.
It's cool.
Got some good reviews from the critics. Shout out to Pops for the scene in the saw. He'll know what I mean. But just kind of wanted to reintroduce ourselves. I'm Daniel. This is Ed.
Yep.
So, we've been boys for 20 plus years.
I don't know how long it's been.
We'll call it 20
It's
plus.
been a
We'll call
very
it
long
20
time.
plus. We'll call it 20 plus because
Yeah.
that's how long I've been out of school.
We were friends way before then.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like we were friends in middle school.
Yeah. All right. 26 years.
I mean,
Call it 26 years. So, a long time. So, hung out together. Our kids are growing up together right now, which is awesome. I got a son, he's 12. Got 2 little girls. And just watching them grow up together, man,
Yeah.
that's a key part for me. I was just talking yesterday with a guy just about our kids growing up, like friends that, drift apart, that you thought were going to be friends for a while, or they end up having kids and families and you don't get to stay together, or just something happens, or just even family, man. There's family that cousins, you just lose out of sight. They kind of drift off, do their own thing. And
everybody picks a different path in life, and all paths don't lead down the same road.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
But I think what me, you, Darren, Kendrick, Justin, my brother Chris, what we all have, man, I mean, it's been good. We've been doing this for, again, 20 plus years. All our kids know each other. I mean, we don't get to see each other as much as we want, but we interact on kind of a daily basis, talking to each other.
At least 3 times a week.
At least.
I talk to everybody at least 3 times a week, maybe.
So,
except for Darren.
So that's a real good thing for me. But getting back to myself, I've been doing construction electrical work for the past 10 years. I've been doing low voltage work for the past 2 years for a great company. Just kind of the sky's the limit, man. It's like we've, hit some really good marks with work. I said work-life balance has not been the greatest, but it's getting there. And things are really good. Things are really looking good. Been born and raised in North Carolina all my life, Lumberton, North Carolina, and
St. Paul's.
Oh, man.
Hey, you represent.
Yeah, home of the Bulldogs. So that's where I went to school and graduated, and I moved to Raleigh for a little while, came back to Lumberton, and I've been back here for, again, the past 12 or 13 years, and hadn't looked back. I mean, it's a great place. So.
Yeah, it's cool. I grew up on a farm. So I had farm life, got old enough to play football in school, middle school, high school, played football, loved it, got out of the farm life. After school, I've had a plethora of jobs.
Oh,
I've had convenience stores, sandwich shops, restaurants.
Quiznos.
I've been
sandwich guy.
There's one where I went to school with like the kids that were always in trouble or causing trouble. I did that for a while. I've worked with, I worked on Fort Bragg for a while. Did construction work with you for a while. Yep. Did massage therapy for a while.
We got more degrees than a thermometer.
I worked with in pest control for so many years, and now I'm in dialysis. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm a jack of many trades, but master of none.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you said that. I was literally on the tip of my tongue waiting for you to get done. So, Mom was like, she would always say that quote to me: "Jack of all trades, master of none." The quote ends. It says, "Jack of all trades, master of none. Better be a master or." I've had it all day.
I know you know.
It's jack of all trades, master of none. Better be a master of some than a master of one. Basically saying it's good to be a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. I did electrical work. I did certified pharmacy tech work. I did ATMs. I did the fast food like everybody kind of starts out. I've been doing electrical work. you know, I wear many hats. Many hats. You know, that's a good thing. Yeah. If somebody needs something, I kind of know how to do that.
I could do almost anything.
Almost anything. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, I looked up that quote like 4 times just so I could try to memorize it. When you said it, dude, it just went completely blank. I'm like, oh man. But it is. Hard. It's now it's driving me nuts.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I've had a good life. Like I said, I've done many things, enjoyed all of them.
Yeah.
What I've enjoyed most, though, apart from, dad, family, all of that, one of the things that interests me every single day is video games.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Video games.
Love video games. First video game I ever played. This is going to tell how old I am. Atari. I played Pong and Frogger. I played that at my grandparents' house.
I think my dad owned an Atari. Never touched it.
Right. That was the first video game I've ever played.
Oh, dude. I mean, that makes me feel like you're older than me. I mean, I'm only older than you by a year.
Yeah.
But I've always seen them, but I don't think I want to say Pop had one, but I never played it. Or I just didn't know any better because it's your dad's stuff. It's not yours. It's your dad. It's like I'm not about to ask him to play that. Like, I'm going to tear it up. Like, it's just a little box and a stick. Yeah. Like, it's going to get tore up.
Yeah.
It's going to be broke.
But, I mean, it's back then, I mean, that
was the thing to do.
Early 90s. That was like, dude, I thought that was amazing.
Yeah. That was.
Because like I said, I didn't grow up, rich. I didn't grow up poor either.
Yeah.
But, like, we still had some black and white TVs in the house.
I can't even remember that part. I mean, honestly, I can't even remember TVs back then. All I can remember is coming home watching.
They were huge. They weren't these flat screen TVs.
Yeah, the tube TVs. Or I don't want to say tube TVs, but they were deep. You know, I mean, I've moved many of them,
and they're very heavy.
But actually, remembering a black and white TV, unless it was my grandparents, I probably only remember.
Well, the one that I remember, it was really small. It wasn't that big.
Yeah,
but I do remember it. And then after the Atari, the next game I played was the NES.
Yep.
The Super Nintendo, that was thanks to my uncle. He had one at his house, and I got to play when I went there. I played original Mortal Kombat.
On NES? No. On NES?
Was it? No. On the NES was Mario.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think I actually still have some of those cartridges.
Dude.
So that's I don't know where they're at, but I know I still have them.
Yeah.
But the favorite game on that obviously is Mario.
Obviously. It's the number one. I mean, I say from our generation, we grew up with Mario. I mean, it was the thing to do. I mean, if you didn't play Mario, what were you doing with your life? So
working in the field?
Picking tobacco. So our game at home, we had the one, and I don't know if this is true for everybody. So our Mario game had Mario, Duck Hunt, and a track meet game, all on one cartridge. You just put it in, and you could play any of those 3 games.
What was the track meet game?
So you had this pad. Oh, this was what was amazing. You had this pad, right? You plugged it in like a controller, right? And it was just a big old pad, and you were supposed to run on it. I don't think we ever run on it. We would sit at the end of it, and we would cheat the game. We would sit there with our hands, and we would jump. Dude, we would fly across the screen and then go out of bounds. We would never get an actual jump because we were running too fast.
Right.
But I don't know. It was just track and field. It was just like these little dudes that would run, and you just long jump.
Okay, so I never played that one. I played the Monster Jam on it, where you got to drive the monster trucks and dirt bikes.
Oh, no, we didn't do that.
I played Paperboy, where you had to deliver the papers.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it, never played it.
What else did I play that was actually on the NES? Of course, Mario. I want to say there was another one, but I'm not quite sure. Like, I can't remember actually what it was. But like I said, the favorite one on there is Mario.
Yeah. Dude, after NES evolved, and again, the older we got, obviously newer systems came out. The first game, so moving from NES, my dad owned a Sega Genesis. Again, black console,
Right.
cartridge,
Right.
had the almost, I guess, Xbox stylish controller. It was bulky. I mean, nothing was really compact back then. Sonic on the Sega was phenomenal. As pixely as it was,
Right.
dude, just spinning a blue little ball, going around in circles, collecting coins was probably some of the funnest things we did. Again, video games took us to a place, I wouldn't say like where we are now, but I mean, games back then for kids, if you weren't outside, you were playing a video game. I mean, it was one of the two.
Most of the time, you were outside.
Yeah.
You only got to play video games at nighttime.
Yeah, you weren't on a tablet. You weren't stuck in phones. I mean,
we didn't have tablets. We didn't have internet.
We didn't have any of that stuff. So video games was the thing to do. That was the end. If you weren't playing video games, then again, what were you doing?
On a rainy Saturday, after cartoons.
Oh, it's all day.
All day video games.
You're all day gaming.
With a bag of Doritos.
You ain't got no responsibilities.
Awesome.
So.
But yeah, I never owned a Sega, but my neighbor had one, and I would go to his house and I would play there. I remember Mega Man. We played Mega Man.
Mega Man was good.
Did
you play Metroid? I don't remember if Metroid was on Sega or not. I want to say it was still strictly maybe Nintendo type stuff.
I don't know.
Because, she's in the Smash Brother games, and that's like all Nintendo-based games, and that was Samus was in those, so maybe she wasn't on Sega. Maybe it was somewhere in the NES and whatever, maybe Super Nintendo, maybe? With Super Mario 3, where he had the raccoon tail.
Yeah.
So I think it fell in those lines with those games. But Metroid, Chris loved Metroid. Like
I said, I didn't have a Sega. I did have a Super Nintendo, though. Super Nintendo was Double Dragon.
Yeah, Double Dragon.
Clay Fighters.
No.
Obviously Mario. I had like all the Mario games.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude. I actually had the minis of the NES and the Super.
Oh, the newer ones that came out?
Like the small minis that came out several years ago?
Yeah.
I couldn't
spend the money. As much as I kind of wanted them, it was one of the things. Would I really play it? Like, at my point in time now, would I really play it as much as I was playing any other stuff?
Probably not, but it's cool to
it's nostalgic.
Every once in a while, it's nostalgic. I'll bring it out.
Yeah.
And I'll let, the wife play. I'll let the oldest daughter play. I'll let the two littlest girls play.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't understand how hard these games were coming up.
Back in our day.
I want to say, in my opinion, the hardest game coming up back then was The Lion King. Dude, I could never beat it. I honestly don't know if I ever beat Mario, but I got close to it and I've watched people beat it. But I never beat.
Oh man.
Because they had Disney games.
Yeah.
You had Aladdin, you had Lion King, and the games then were there's a lot harder.
Yeah, that's true too. But that drives me nuts. So you're saying they're a lot harder. So obviously, just to throw out a random Street Fighter, always been a classic game.
Right.
Play it. You could jump on it. You could fight. Do about your business. Do PvP or go through the little challenge mode where you work up the bison. It was all good.
Yeah.
You play Street Fighter now, dude. You got 10 buttons. You have to use every finger to use to do some combos or moves.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That makes no sense.
There's a lot more buttons on the controller.
Part of me is like, that's hard. Like, bring it, but dumb it down just a little bit. Like, I feel like that takes the fun out of the games by trying to memorize what 8 buttons do on a controller.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But what did I have?
Dude, Nintendo 64 and GameCubes. I had both.
I didn't have GameCube, and I never played GameCube. I never played Dreamcast either.
Oh, dude, they were great. But Nintendo 64, man, having that controller with that W shape with the joystick, and you could just like this freehand.
Yeah.
Like, this was the master hand, but this is my dominant hand. Right. So being able to just control my guy and then just do this with my dominant hand, it was amazing. But Star Fox 64 was elite.
I played Star Fox.
Dude, flying ships.
Right.
Just that back in the day was like the coolest thing because you're flying around these different planets. You're weaving between, rocks, and you're shooting these little guys that are trying to shoot you down.
And you don't understand how bad it. Back then, it looked amazing.
It did.
If you go back to play it now, it looked horrid, dude. It's horrible. It's hard to look at it. You got a headache.
So maybe about, let's see, whenever Nintendo 64 came out, I would say about 2-3 years later, or let's just say whenever Google came out,
right,
was just looking up stuff about games. So the ending to Star Fox wasn't the real ending. Like, you had a sequence. It was like one of them Easter eggs, right? Which, as kids, you didn't know nothing about Easter eggs. Like, I played the games, but it was just to play them. I wasn't there doing all the hunting and doing all the, clues and doing all the getting the little tokens. You just wanted to play.
To beat the game.
So the ending to Star Fox wasn't the real ending. You had to, shoot when you got to Andros, you had to, shoot his hands a certain way. You had to fight him a different way to get the real ending where you actually beat him in the end. And that was the first game that I can remember that actually had, end credit scenes. Because if you didn't beat him, obviously at the end he's laughing or doing whatever. Well, when you really beat him, he crumbles apart or whatever. Right. That to me was cool because it's that made you want to go back and play. You wanted to beat the game. That's I think when I got more involved with really playing games and playing them to beat them, not just playing them to play them. And I'd have to say that's when my competitiveness in games started. It's dwindled way low right now.
Yeah, it's went pretty low. But yeah, for the 64, the first time I ever played it was at Kendrick and Darren's house.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a toss-up between my two favorite games. My two favorite games for the 64 is either going to be Pokemon Stadium or Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I have no idea what that is.
So Conker's, you were this little squirrel, and you had to. He would get drunk. He would eat chocolate. He could throw up. It was the craziest game. But they had this competitive mode where I think you could be squirrels versus teddy bears, and all of us could play on the same TV.
All right.
But it would be like a split screen or whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, they had machine guns and rockets, and would run around and would shoot each other. Dude, had a ball. But it's like I said, it's a toss up between the Pokemon Stadium or the Conker's Bad Fur Day, because you had with your Pokemon Stadium, you could actually go through, pick your Pokemon, and do the battles.
Yeah.
Or you could do the little mini games. They had mini games that you could go through and play with the characters as well. So,
well, of older systems, I have one honorable mention for Dreamcast was Marvel vs. Capcom. They've obviously expanded the universe of Marvel vs. Capcom. I think up to 2. I want to say they had a New Age of Heroes, but that game, dude, was when you could just bring all your favorite people. I mean, I could get my Street Fighter guys, I could get your Marvel guys, and you could just build a team and just dominate.
So the first time I played Marvel vs. Capcom, I want to say it was 3, and it was on the PS2. I think it was on PS2.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I actually looked it up because I remember specifically playing it on Dreamcast. Well, it came out on Dreamcast in 99.
But like you said, that was the first one.
Yeah. In 99, the first. So I was only 10.
Right.
11 years old. So I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing.
Just in there taking characters and fighting.
I just know that was my game. That was my jam. And again, with Pop having these different systems, because he wasn't a gamer,
right?
But he had the games, which now makes me think I've never seen him play a video game back then but he always had them. Maybe he just bought them for us. I don't know. That'd be a good question for him to answer one of these days.
So the next system that I owned was a PlayStation. I remember the Christmas Day came out. I got one, but I did not get to play it for multiple weeks because you had to have an adapter for it to go into the back of the TV.
Oh, gotcha.
So it was like 2 or 3 weeks. My mom's brother, my uncle, he got it. He got the adapter. He found it because back then they were hard to come by because everybody was buying them up because the PlayStation had just come out.
It was the new thing. It was the new thing to get.
And my favorite game on that had to be WWE Raw. Man.
Dude,
Stone Cold,
we wrestled.
The Rock.
We wrestled. Wrestling.
Yeah. Vader was on there.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Vader
it was awesome.
We
ball.
Dude, so Stevie was a NASCAR fan.
Right.
We had NASCAR 99. Dude, and again, you would think
there's one specific song on that
on the NASCAR game. Well, you would think that game would just be trash. You know, because everybody's like, you watch racing. Not left turn. What's he doing? A left turn.
Yeah, you're literally driving in circles, but you had so much fun just sitting there driving in circles.
But when you're Earnhardt, when you're that black number 3 Earnhardt rolling down, wrecking people, rolling into the pits, spinning out.
Dude,
it was a blast.
So when I would play by myself, I'd play right, try to win the race.
Yep.
But when I had my uncle playing with me or one of my cousins playing with me and they started beating me,
oh yeah,
I'm going in the wrong direction. You're going to lose just like I'm going to lose. 100%.
Sabotage everybody.
Yes.
Nobody's winning.
Yes.
Nobody's winning. That's awesome. Yeah, again, you had to. That was like part of the racing. It's like, I'm losing this point.
It was like, once your car got dinged up, like you could still keep going.
Oh yeah.
But like now in these newer games, your car got dinged up too much.
You're done.
Like, you coming out the race. You're not going to finish.
So, speaking of racing games, shout out to Pops. Dude has this sweet racing rig.
I haven't got to play yet.
Dude, his steering wheel is like Formula One style. Like it
has the resistance on it too, right?
I think so. But he's got the seat, it slides, he's got little modules. I mean, dude, it's top notch.
I haven't seen it since he's done some update to it.
He's got rid of the old one and got a completely new rig.
Really?
A completely new one. And it's made out of this like some kind of like aluminum, this black aluminum channel. Dude, it's sleek. He can slide and adjust the TV like back and forth. Dude, it's awesome. But he put like Forza, any of those like rally racing games.
Yeah.
He's into, and he loves it. But same thing, it's so realistic. Like I won't say if you don't know how to drive, not to play it, but it's so sensitive. Like you can't just turn the wheel and you got to be gentle. Like it ain't like these other controllers.
On which Forza are you talking about?
6 maybe. That was the one I played. Dude.
But you have
I was in the grass.
You have like your Gran Turismo type Forza.
Yeah.
And then you have like your Horizon type Forza.
He's got all of them. Yeah. Got you. Yeah, the 2 different styles. I want to say he plays. I think he likes the Gran Turismo ones, but I think he's got the Horizon. I think he's got all of them. But I think I want to say I played the Gran Turismo one because we were on that type style track.
Yeah.
And not just driving.
Yeah.
And dude, it was extreme. I mean, I feel like you need literal skills to drive the game, but maybe his steering wheel, having that resistance maybe helps you. I don't know. Haven't played it.
It's almost like driving a real car.
No. It is, but it is.
As far as like the resistance and stuff. Because in those video games, if you turn too much, you're going to spin out. And you're going to wreck.
Yeah, but dude, they spin out. Like you spin out, and you like have to shift back. You got to shift your gear back down, and like get your speed back in the line. That way you start driving.
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's also awesome at the same time. It's a cool setup. But shout out to you for your rig. We'll check it out.
I want to play.
But the newer age stuff, man, is kind of where it's at. Once they came out with Xboxes, PlayStation. I completely got away from GameCube. I completely got away from like the Switches, any handhelds, and it was either wise. I was playing Xbox 360 or I was playing PlayStation.
Right.
And I like both, but I am a Xbox guy. I mean, to the max.
So before we jump too far forward, my favorite game for the PS2 had to be Need for Speed Underground.
Yes.
Oh,
Dude.
you talking about that was some back then? That was some new wave stuff.
Oh yeah, that was.
We played that game so much at Kendrick's and Darren's every single weekend.
The soundtracks on that game were legit.
Yes,
jammed.
Don't get me wrong. 2 was good too.
No,
but number 1, it was
a classic.
Oh my
dude,
God, it was amazing.
That's the game that I re-downloaded just to play it, even though graphics might have been all that, the cars might not have been all that. I sat for days trying to beat that McLaren at the end with a freaking Porsche.
It took us almost 3 solid weekends. Friday night, all night Friday night.
Yeah.
Saturday we'd get up, we'd go outside, play ball, do whatever. I'd go home, wash whatever. If they'd let me stay again, I'd stay again. We'd stay up again all night that Saturday night again. And like we go to church on Sundays, dude. in church like this, you're struggling to stay awake. And we always picked on Kendrick. We were like, oh, he's just praying. Because as soon as the preacher said amen at the very end, or said his prayer at the very end, as soon as he said amen, this dude just standing up. And I'm like, he's been asleep this whole time, and he's already up. Like, you didn't even have to wake him up. He knew. He said amen, ready. It's time to go.
Ready. Oh, Mama would have killed us.
Yeah.
Mama would have destroyed us. We'd have been dragged out by our ears.
Yeah,
Need for Speed Underground was great. Then Most Wanted was good.
Yeah. But can't forget about
don't say Dub City.
No, I'm getting away from racing. PS2 was the first time I played the first Onimusha.
Oh,
ain't that what it's called?
Yeah, Onimusha.
Before I get too far into that one,
man,
Dynasty Warriors.
Y'all, that's y'all. That's y'all. That's all y'all. That's you, Kendrick, and Darren. We never played it. Really? Not even a lick. I don't remember ever owning Dynasty Warriors, but I know y'all.
The first time
Dynasty Warriors
was
7? Dynasty Warriors 7.
And the one that we were playing was like the first or second or third. Yeah, I can't remember, dude. But we loved it. Like we loved playing. Like no matter how many people you defeated, if you did not defeat the generals, the soldiers kept coming.
Yeah.
Over and over and over, man. It was awesome.
Never in my life.
But that was the first time I played Onimusha. I think that's what it's called.
It is. How you pronounce it. It is Onimusha.
That's really good. And like, there's a new one that I think is getting ready to come out too.
There is.
Yeah.
So Chris actually introduced me to that because again, he was always, and I want to say we played it on Xbox and not PlayStation. Regardless, here or there.
Right.
The graphics for the cutscenes at that time, were awesome. I mean, like when Nobunaga comes down and like he's got like this whole power that's possessed him, and like you're absorbing souls like in your little gauntlet, dude. That was intense.
Yeah,
and that's how I actually got introduced to it. Was Chris playing it? I'm like, oh, that was good. Well, you got to wait for Big Brother to get done playing it before you can get on it. So like you already watched him play it.
Don't play on my save.
Yeah, hey, you're just sitting there like this. Like
you better get your own save.
He's like, all right, he done this. But like I'm already knowing how to play it like as I'm watching him. So it's like,
but it don't matter because when you went back to play it yourself, you couldn't do it.
It was so at the time that game system was like, if you played it and then went back, nothing was the same. And that's just, I only know that from just reading stuff like, again, as I got older, just reading about gameplay stuff. Those particular games, if once you went back and played them again or started a new game or died, the soldiers were still the same, but he come out from underneath the bridge this time, but next time he's jumping off the ceiling. Right. So you don't know. So it keeps it interesting. But yeah, Onimusha was a great game. 2 was great with Jubei. But once they come out...
What's the one where he's in New York?
See...
Is that the third one? Or is that the second one?
Yeah. That's the third one. That's the one with John Reno, dude. The dude from Mission Impossible. Exactly. That's 3. I don't think I played that one.
I played that one. But I played that one
I've
from
seen
beginning to end. That was awesome.
See, I can't now. That makes me want to play it.
Yeah.
Because they were all good until 4. 4 got wonky, dude. It wasn't even the main. It wasn't the Onimusha guy, which I don't know what his name was, and it wasn't Jubei from the second one. Right. It was just some other random dude that got the gauntlet and he had the powers.
And then I didn't own a PS3. After the PS2, I kind of got out of it. That's when I was, like I said, I was playing sports. I was in football. After that, kind of picked up a job. Went on a little wild spree that I went on. And then it's when my sister joined the military. She come back home. When she come back, she brought my favorite brother-in-law, which is my only brother-in-law, Deuce. He introduced me to the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I didn't have the first one.
The
big
Xbox. Yeah.
I didn't have that. But the next one I owned was a 360.
Yeah.
And he introduced me to, Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other games. We played the absolute shit out of Rock Band. Hey, the drums, the guitar, the singing, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But most importantly, he introduced me to probably one of our favorite video games of all time.
It's got to be Gears of War.
Gears of War.
It's got to be Gears of War. Yeah,
he introduced me to it. Yes. Now, the first one was a great game.
It was.
The storyline's great.
Yeah.
Then the graphics were great. Yeah, then the graphics were great. Yeah. Great. But now, if you look back at it, the graphics were like, man, how did you even see? Like, everything is super dark.
So dark.
Yeah.
It's like, what killed me? Like, how did I die?
And that one, this is when we had internet, people.
Yeah.
When you went online to play, the teams were 4-on-4.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when 2 come out, that's when teams went to 5-on-5.
Yeah.
On multiplayer.
Yeah.
So like Gears of War is just there's 5 out now.
There's 5 Gears, 1 through 5, and then you have the in betweens like Judgment Day.
No, you had.
It's Gears.
You got a
3,
prequel.
4. Judgment Day. Judgment Day is the prequel that they come out with. Mm-hmm. E-Day's the new prequel that's coming out in next year.
26. Yep.
So, yeah, Judgment Day is the only in between. There's 5 games, but there's 6 if you include the prequel Judgment Day that dates back before.
Yeah.
All the others.
And like the storyline in it is great, and you get really attached to some characters that don't last.
Yeah.
When Dom.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
This guy.
When this game's old as shit. I don't want to hear this. When Dom died,
I was upset. I was upset.
He looked so long for his wife to come just to find out that basically she's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he basically sacrifices himself in 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's like I was upset.
Yeah. Well, dude, and so did you ever play Devil May Cry on Xbox?
No.
Dude, same thing. The very first game, if you try to play it now, absolute trash. Like, it's hard to even play it. It's like, if I can't play it now, how in the world did I play it back when I was a kid? But the series in general,
right.
By the time they got to 4, they had a new guy, Nero, but the story, because Dante still showed up, Virgil still showed up, Lady still showed up, so all your main characters from 1, 2, and 3 were still there. But dude, the games were phenomenal. The bosses were cool. The transformations, the cutscenes, trying to earn style points was the thing, because you had this ranking system. Like, while you're shooting and you're learning moves or, whatever you're doing, like, you earn these style points. So you finished a round and it's like, oh, you only got C rank or are you going to B rank? It's like,
nah,
really?
you gotta have. You were looking for the S.
Yeah,
rank.
dude. Like I'm like,
was it just a single S or is that?
No, they had all three. Yeah, no, you had all three S's.
The double and triple S.
Yeah, dude. They made you want to like look for a fight.
Right.
Like for places where you probably shouldn't get into a fight, you wanted to because you wanted to end that game with some S ranks. So you just got more stuff. That's when, by this time, Xbox 360, you had achievements, you had things you had to find, certain things you had to do. It made the games more enjoyable. But the Devil May Cry series, the Gear series, Onimusha, all those Xboxes games were fantastic.
Yeah.
I did own a PlayStation, again, because we played NASCAR.
Right.
We had a PlayStation 2. That's where I got introduced to God of War. And that may have actually been on the original PlayStation. I don't really know. But when I actually played it was on a PlayStation 2. So it probably was backwards compatible at that time.
I think some of the God of War games are coming to Xbox eventually.
I would be so happy.
But I played some of them, but I never beat the games because I didn't own. Like I said, I didn't own the games. I didn't own the system at that time. Like I had kind of got away from gaming as much.
Dude, I was in Raleigh at that time. The only reason I bought a PS3 was to play God of War 3. The only reason I bought it. And dude, that game was elite. God of War 3 it beat out 1 and 2 by a lot. But by this time, I mean, he's still obviously fighting the mythical gods and all this other stuff. Like the new ones, like he's fighting Norse gods, which is, again, it's cool. It kind of extends the branch of like mythologies or whatever he can do and fight. Because the next one, he's supposed to be fighting Anubis, which are Egyptian gods, allegedly.
Yeah.
But I mean, they didn't really finish. I don't think they finished the story with the Norse gods. Spoiler alert: his son is Loki.
Yes.
But I don't only know that from reading other spoilers. I didn't play 4 because, again, I don't own a PlayStation. But again, they just made Gears of War. They changed it from an Xbox 360 exclusive, and now it's going to be on whatever. If you can take away Gears, you can give me God of War.
Well,
it's only right.
They're bringing Helldivers.
Don't tell me something.
Which Helldivers was originally a PC game, and then it got somehow, I think 2 got put on PlayStation, and it wasn't exclusive. But in August, when the new Gears remastered, the first one comes out remastered.
In August,
they're bringing Helldivers out
the same week, or same day.
How are you going to take the shine away from Gears? Which I'm okay with. Yeah. Like I'll find time to play both.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, again, I've been so far out of the gaming scene. Like, I was like, I don't know what Helldivers is. Like, I have no clue what the game is.
It's almost like
so I don't play it.
It's like a Starship Troopers.
Like Mass Effect?
Have you ever watched the movie Starship Troopers?
I know what it is. I didn't watch it. It was one of them dumb alien movies. It was dumb. It was one of them low-budget alien movies that come out and everybody... Well, they even made a second one.
It was late 90s, early 2000s, but you got to see boobs. But he's young and dumb then. But that aside, it was a great movie. But yeah, I mean, I told you I'm gonna keep it real.
I mean, yeah, I guess I wasn't expecting that. That kind of threw me off there a little bit. Like, okay, boobies.
Yeah,
I mean,
but dude, I play my Xbox almost because Sky has taken my system from me.
Yeah, she's on that Minecraft all the time.
She does Minecraft. She's doing Roblox.
Yeah.
I don't allow her to have a headset. She's not talking to anybody.
Yeah.
But like,
I did the same thing with Avery. You have to.
For her, dude, her reading is so good.
Yeah.
Like when they tested her when she was leaving kindergarten, she's going into first grade this year. She tested out of her grade. Like her reading is really good. Her math is really good, and I think a lot of it has come from her playing the video games.
Yeah.
Not taking away that she's already super smart.
Yeah, yeah, and I have to kind of attest to that. Like, I know we talk about kids being in tablets and phones and like on games, but the upside of that is, dude, they hold so much knowledge.
Right.
Like again, when we were 4 and 5, we didn't know how, well, it didn't exist, but we didn't know how to make a tablet work. We didn't know how to make phones work, and they can pick up phones. They can, turn on tablets. They can browse stuff and search stuff.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Like a lot of the stuff they watch in our eyes, it's stupid.
It
I think
is.
it's a waste of time. But
hey.
some of it actually teaches them some stuff.
Yeah, it is somewhat
Like they
informational.
get to see parts of the world at their age that we didn't even know existed.
Didn't even know about. Yeah.
All we knew was small little old Robinson County. I mean, even then, like the only thing I knew was like growing up was, hey, farm life and then school. That's all I knew at that age.
Yeah. Well, I said we went to Raleigh as kids, but actually remembering like bigger places or going places, the only thing I can remember is when we went to New York for our senior, when we went on our senior trip and we all went to New York.
I got stories. People.
Yeah, there's plenty of stories, but then like just looking at again buildings, just how people live, subways. It's like, this is amazing. Like, where are we? Like,
it was amazing, but it's also one of those things that like I wouldn't go back.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm ready to go home. Like, I had enough. I mean, 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days, I'm good. So, excuse me.
Yeah, hold on.
But short intermission for Eduardo. That's it's a family man with kiddos. They always got to have something. You know what they say? Needy baby, greedy baby. Loved him some Daddy Edward.
So what were we saying?
Yeah, just talking about New York. Just going, we experienced it, and then coming back. They always say there's no place like home. I mean, and sometimes there really isn't. Like I would move back to Raleigh because again, it was awesome. It's only an hour and a half from here, but only for the food, the culture. I say the culture, but the food. I mean, the shopping. There's just more things to do. I mean, they just built like this new playground park for kids where you can, again, it's like they have the padding, so it's like a little bit more protected, but it's bigger, it's outside. There's just more stuff to do. Here, I mean, if it rains, you're inside. There, if it rains, they got stuff in buildings that's huge and massive that you can go to. Yeah. I mean, they have the jump parks like in Hope Mills, but they're just 10 times better. There's other stuff to do if it rains in Raleigh. You just got to get out and go. Here, you have nothing. You got to go all the way to, well, I wouldn't even say Fayetteville because there's still nothing much to do out there either.
You got the movie theaters. You got like the one arcade that's up there. Of course, you got bowling and skating, but
yeah, but we can't do that now. We can bowl. I don't know about skating.
Yeah, we can bowl for sure.
I don't know if we can.
The last time I went skating, I fell. And it was shortly after I fell. I took the skates off. The ground is not forgiving.
Ain't having no more of that. Like, that broke my coccyx.
Yeah. But,
so any good movies this week? Did you watch anything?
The only thing that I have been watching, and I'm trying to catch up on, which I probably won't for a long time, is I started back watching One Piece. I originally started watching it when I was in middle school, and I got so far on it, fell off.
Kendrick loves that show, right?
But now, I started it back, and I'm going to see it all the way through.
Yeah. Ain't it one of Kendrick's favorite shows?
That's one of Kendrick's favorites, yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched
as far as movies, I don't think I've watched any.
So I have watched the new Superman. Personally, I'd give it 6.5, soft 7. It's kind of like what I've talked about with everybody. I felt like there was a lot of people and dynamics in one movie. But the only takeaway that I say was a good part is obviously they didn't give you an origin story. Like so
it's not an origin story?
No. Well,
I mean, they've had how many?
Well, that's what I said. There's been so many. So and again, this isn't really giving away anything, but the very like first scenes of it, it says like, I don't know, 30 years ago, a ship landed. 3 days ago, this happened. 3 hours ago, this happened. 3 minutes ago, Superman lost his first fight. And then he crashes into the snow. So in the trailer where he
Yeah.
that's the opening scene of the movie.
Who did he lose his first fight to? Can you tell me that?
It's a dude. It's a dude playing another dude dressed as another.
Okay, okay.
It's a superhero.
So it's some Tropical Thunder shit.
It's a superhero impersonating this other persona that's fighting Superman.
Oh.
But when he comes out and he's the other persona, he's kind of like a good guy, but still kind of like a bad guy. But not the original guy that he was. That was just causing conflict.
Oh.
It was like a setup. It was like a setup, pretty much. So, and when you see it, it's like, oh, so wait a minute, like that's not the same guy. But it all makes sense as you start. But it's a whole Lex Luthor dynamic. Obviously always trying to get Superman, blah blah. But again, not to take away from it, it was good. But I just feel like it could have been done maybe a little less of some stuff. It was kind of like the Batman movie, right? I didn't care for the Batman movie at all. The newest Batman.
I fell asleep on it 3 times.
3 hours long. I feel like it was an hour and a half too long. The only thing I liked about it is that he was Batman longer than he was Bruce Wayne.
Right.
In this, he's Superman longer than he's Clark Kent. To me,
nobody's going to the movie.
Yeah, but you know how they do these movies, man. Like they,
I have a question for you, right? So, if nobody knows who Superman and they don't know who Superman and Clark Kent are, well, obviously they know who they are, but you can't tell them apart unless they take the glasses off. Does his eye doctor know he's Superman?
No, he doesn't.
Well, but he takes his glasses off. Why wouldn't he?
Like when he. I see what you're saying. I don't know. I get what you're going there. They actually, and I didn't realize this, but they kind of explained something about that in the movie, which I thought was kind of cool. If you're not paying attention, you'll just think it's whatever. And I kind of did too, but the fact that you said that, there is something about his glasses.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting.
Are they magical glasses?
Kind of.
Were they created by the Green Lantern?
No. Did you remember Ready Player One? That's a good movie.
That's an awesome movie because it's about video games.
So you remember when he won the first thing, and then she took him into the little hidden room, and she put the Clark Kent glasses on him?
Yeah. And
when she did, we seen that he changed.
Right.
But he didn't really change. That's kind of like giving it away. That's it. The perception changes when he has his glasses on. So even though we're seeing him, obviously, in the movie, but what you see isn't the same thing. You know what I mean? So he don't look like the guy that we're looking at. You don't see that because he's got the glasses on. So when he takes them off, you just see what Superman looks like.
Right.
But when he's got them on, you see like a totally different guy. You don't see a guy that kind of looks like Superman.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, it's like that's a pretty interesting fact. Right. But you would miss it if you're just watching the movie. Like you hear it and it's like, oh, okay. But then it's like, wait a minute. That's pretty.
I get what you're saying.
So I got something for you. Had it in my pocket the whole time. We're going to play us a little game.
You got to explain it.
Oh, yeah. So, for years now, me, Kendrick, the guys, Ed, we've all played a game called What Are the Odds? It's basically like a dare game, right? We never go above 10, so what are the odds?
No,
1 through 10.
At most extreme, we won't go above 15.
If it's something we absolutely don't want to do,
Right.
or it could harm somebody or harm us or get sick
Yeah.
to a certain extent. So we play a game. What are the odds? I have some pickled sour gushers in my hand. Non-sponsored. So
those look horrible, dude.
basically, concept of the game, I say, hey, what are the odds you eat one of these, the whole thing, right now? And he says, hey, 1 in 10. We count down 3, 2, 1. Both say a number, whatever. Just like I said, hey, what are the odds you chug this water bottle?
I'd say 1 in 1.
Well, let's just say 1 in 7. All right,
yeah,
1 in 7. So, all right, got your number?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 3. Man,
so
he lost. So he would have to chug this entire bottle. So that is basically the concept of the game. So there's 3 in here.
Right.
But you only got to eat 1.
If you lose, what are the odds?
I'll go down 2. Whatever you choose, and don't rig it. Whatever you choose, I'll do it and I'll drop it 2. I'll drop my odds to 2. By 2. So if you go 10, mine will be.
Didn't we have like an unspoken rule kind of like that? Like
if you did 1 in 10, I would do 1 in 9.
No. What was the one where if it was 1 in 10, I picked 4.
If the numbers added
6, you had to
if the numbers added up to 10, you redo it and you have the odds of 1 in 5. Yes.
Right. Okay.
So we can start off simple. You can do 1 in 10 to start, but I'll automatically go 1 in 9 if you do 1 in 10.
Right. So if I lose this first round and you lose the second round, nobody
has to eat anything.
Right.
It's
because I have. We've done this a lot, and I haven't lost much. One of the times that I got Brittany to play, dude, it was December. No. It was in March. It was still cold outside, and I was playing in the pool, and I did what are the odds that she lost, and she had to jump in the pool. Dude, and I'm telling you, that water had to be like 50 degrees. It's like a gummy?
Yeah, it's a gummy-filled pickled sour gusher.
Okay, let's do it.
I would say the last thing I can remember, I was laughing about this today, because this happened a while ago. I was saying this is a guy's beach trip one, so it's like, like I don't want to divulge any information here.
There was a time when I remember you and Kendrick played. Y'all had to half it. It went to 5. Y'all had to half it again, and basically you had to do 1 in 3, but you couldn't do it.
Yeah, and still didn't get it. Yeah. But, dude, I was telling something, so
don't open it yet.
I'm not.
Make sure nobody wins.
So I've dyed my fingernails, or I painted my fingernails neon green.
Right.
I've dyed my beard like this dark midnight blue. I've silly salmon into a big pile of dirt. When we was in Monroe, were you there that day? Were you there that day?
I don't remember.
I've silly salmon. Dude, again, on one of the trips, I walked up to a random person. I said, hey, are you looking for me? They're like, huh? Are you looking for me? They're like, no. I'm like, oh, all right, have a good day. And just kept on walking. So we've done some silly things in the past. Yeah. And we just wanted to give you a lowdown. But yeah, this guy, it looks gross. It looks disgusting. Let me hold this thing. So, again, it don't have to be 1 day. You can do 1 in 9. Whatever you want. What are the odds? Oh, yeah, it's filled. Oh, yeah, it is filled full. Okay. You see sour pickle.
Let's go.
What are the odds?
1 in 8.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 3. Yes. All right.
And you sure you're going to go by 2?
Yeah. No, 1. I said, well, the rule was go down by 1 when we first originally did it. Yeah. So we'll stick to that. We'll go down by 1. So I'll do 1 in 7.
1 in 7.
Yeah. I got my number.
I got to feel it.
I had it as soon as the odds went down. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1,
6.
Yes. Ah, dang it.
Yes.
All right.
So, that will be the conclusion of What Are the Odds. As much as I wanted you to eat
I
this.
want to try it.
Oh, hey.
I honestly want to try it.
Well, your daughter wants one, so.
Okay.
Well, you can't have this one.
Make sure she has one. Yeah, let's save the other ones until next week. And we're going to continue to play this game every week.
Every week.
And the odds are going to stay the same, but the things that we consume are probably going to increasingly get worse.
Not
maybe
any
more,
better.
Maybe more disgusting.
Nothing any better.
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, let's say if you have any recommendations or want to see something that you want us to What Are the Odds, leave it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe.
Make sure it's nothing that's going to kill us.
Yeah, nothing ridiculous. Yeah. We are, I wouldn't say extremists, but we have limits here. Keep it somewhat where.
Listen, no Pocky One chips.
I mean, I made two.
That was rough.
Two, but I would do it again. But I've had two in my life, so if I'll do it 2 times, I'll do it a third time.
Whew.
I'll do it a third, and I'll eat the whole chip. I've ate the whole chip the first time. I had a piece of a chip the second time, and it felt like it was just as bad.
We're gonna have to make sure we do this podcast on the weekend. We're gonna need those 3 days.
Oh yeah,
for your stomach to recover.
Yeah,
dude, that's rough.
But yeah, like I said, just if there's anything you guys want to see, let us know. Hit us up on the inbox. We constantly see. Again, likes, we see your subscribes, we see any comments you leave. Check out our Instagram page at Buddy Banter. And just let us know and say we'll keep coming with the content.
Yes, tell all your friends, pass the word around. We're gonna try to get as big as we possibly can. We are gonna have some special episodes where we let the kids come on and we ask kids weird or crazy questions. Yeah. Super special one when we go and do our guys' beach trip. Oh. Because one of the main rules that we do on our guys' beach trip is what happens on the guys' beach trip stays on the guys' beach trip. Until my brother decided to open his mouth last time. It was told, hey, don't tell this to nobody.
Oh, everybody knew.
He did not hesitate. It was less than 2 minutes, and he was on the phone saying, guess what?
Yeah, let me tell you what happened. Dude, we got to lunch or got to breakfast. Was it breakfast or dinner? Oh, dude, again, we were like, we literally just said, don't say
no. Well, it was said that night, and dude, it was less than 2 minutes later. He was on the phone saying, guess what?
Yeah. That's what and then it got mentioned at breakfast. Yeah. He was like, so how about... I
called him out. How about such and I'm pretty good about calling people out on their shit. And if you call me out on mine, like, I'm just going to take it like it is.
Yeah.
There's no point in getting upset. I mean, we're all best friends. I might be upset for like a few minutes, but I'm going to get over it. Yeah.
So, man.
Until next time.
Fun times.
Yeah.
All right. You guys be good. And I said, just hit us up. I said, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, help us out. And we'll see where this thing takes us.
Yeah.
So, till next time.
Later.